All right, I'm going live here from somewhere in Texas. Virtual concerts from the bedroom. I'm trying this on the computer this time, so hopefully this has worked through my lessons with Sonny Jim. Trying to use the eCam, but I don't have it totally figured out yet. But at least I got it streaming this time. I've been having trouble with it. Little song about Ambergris Key here. Just kick things off. Piers and palapas up and down the beach. Boats by the dock taking tourists to the reef. I don't want to go home. I don't ever want to leave. Playing my guitar by the turquoise sea. Palm tree shades, my chair by the beach while she whispers to me, I don't ever want to leave. I've waited so long to find a place by the sea where the climate suits me just fine. I'm home on Ambergris Key. Well, undersea world of coral and fan, schools of fishes more colorful than you could ever dream. It's a fantasy to see. Walking on the beach down at Pelican Reef, barefoot children playing in the street. It's a laid back life. I don't ever want to leave. I've waited so long to find a place by the sea where the climate suits me just fine. I'm home on Ambergris Key. Oh, I've waited so long to find a place by the sea where the climate suits me just fine. I'm home on Ambergris Key. I'm home on Ambergris Key. Yeah, for all my friends down in Belize and quarantined down there. Hope this is working. Is this working okay? Good. So far, we'll see. We'll see if it gets out of sync, but been working on that sync problem. So I did this song the other day, and no, I haven't recorded it yet. Somebody said they hadn't heard it. I said, well, yeah, it hasn't been recorded, and so we'll try it again. It's called Down to San Pedro. Sitting on the interstate halfway to Houston, and I'm ready to get off this road. Bumper to bumper, nowhere to go. The passing lane is a joke. Counting the miles and there's hours to go. I think I may never get home. I want to turn around and run a little island in the sun. I'm ready to try another mode. I'm going down to San Pedro. I'm gonna play my guitar in the Pelican breeze at the Palapa Bar. I'm gonna dive on the reef and stick my toes in the sand. Just another gringo in Belize. Hey, sounds like a pretty good plan. I was invited down to Belize to sing my songs and play, but I didn't know it would change my life and the songs I sing today. And the friends I've met are like family still whenever February comes around. I'm just an aging explorer, and you know I have the best birthday in town. I'm going down to San Pedro. I'm gonna play my guitar in the Pelican breeze at the Palapa Bar. I'm gonna dive on the reef and stick my toes in the sand. Just another gringo in Belize. Hey, sounds like a pretty good plan. Jimmy and Jerry both came down to this salty piece of land, fishing the flats, laying low on the beach, just like I now am. Everybody, I'm going down to San Pedro. I'm gonna play my guitar in the Pelican breeze at the Palapa Bar. I'm gonna dive on the reef, stick my toes in the sand. Just another gringo in Belize. Hey, sounds like a pretty good plan. Just another gringo in Belize. Hey, sounds like a pretty good plan. Yeah, just another gringo in Belize. Oh, gotta get this little screen off there. There we go. There. Well, yes, I have been trying to figure this sync problem out that we've been having on Facebook, and understand I may need to hardwire to the internet. But I'm trying to find a Cat 5 or 6 cable, and apparently everybody else is looking for them too because they're all out. So I'm either gonna have to order one or maybe they'll get some more in, but we'll try it. I'm hoping that this works a little better than the iPad. Had a great Zoom conversation with Songwriters Island the other night and several other songwriters. Greg, we're going to do that again this next Thursday, so watch for that. And hopefully I'll be posting more paintings. I think I sold the haystack painting today.
He says it's synced.
From Oregon. It is synced so far?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I'm sunk. Hey. Been finishing more paintings, trying to finish up some old ones, start some new ones at the same time. When I work on old ones, I don't fear so much messing them up. Actually, I've been painting over old paintings that didn't quite get started right. And when I paint over the old ones, number one, it's not white canvas staring at me. So that kind of helps me anyway. And the other thing is I don't worry about destroying a fresh new canvas because, hey, it's already got paint on it. So I keep trying to finish up some of the old ones that I've had that are 80% done, just not quite there, or ideas that were started but not finished. They're kind of like songs. Get a ton of songs. Used to have a ton of song ideas, and you get them about 60, 80% done, and it's that last little bit that is really hard sometimes. But hey, Scott, I'm playing a real guitar today, Scott. Did you notice that? Not my IKEA one. Well, do a song for baby who's sitting over there monitoring the Facebook. If I drilled a water well and it became an oil field, black gold in my own backyard, no telling what it could yield. They say it'd be the real deal. That's just how I feel, 'cause I found you. Oh, I found you. If I won the lottery, would you say it was destiny? $1,000,000 a year on a ticket that I got for free. They say I'd be a lucky man, but hey, I already am, 'cause I found you. Oh, I found you. Till I found you, I was sure there was no one for me in this whole wide world. But I prayed every night for you to come along. And now I thank my lucky stars. There's not much I can give you, girl. So I poured out my heart and wrote down this song. If I had $1 for every time the thought of you crosses my mind, to say you'd be a rich man, but hey, I already am, 'cause I found you. Oh, I found you. If I had $1 for every time the thought of you crosses my mind, to say you'd be a rich man, but hey, I already am, 'cause I found you. Oh, I found you. They say I'd be a rich man. Hey, I already am, 'cause I found you. Rich man for baby. That would be Michelle over there, monitoring things. Say hi, Michelle. Hi. I don't get any applause today, obviously. Oh well, I'm used to it. Well, speaking of boats and sailing, Doug Hughes, if you're out there, here's a song I wrote all about solitude. When I used to live on my sailboat here in Seabrook, Texas, first moved down here, I used to love to take it out all by myself. I did my smaller one too when I was up in Lake Grapevine. There's a certain solitude with sailing because, of course, it's quiet. You don't have an engine sound. And then I realized after I started performing this, that even though it had some nautical lines in it, people that get their solitude in many other ways still understood it. So that was good. It's off the Boat and Belize CD. Oceans of blue to the horizon. I hear voices through my quiet mind. Solitude can make you lonesome, or it can take you to another place and time. Feel the breeze straighten the telltales. Hear the mainsail firm and turn to foil. Wind and wing pulling me forward. The rhythm of the world stays so loyal. But I just can't trust emotions on the mainland. Every port is just a bittersweet prelude. I guess I'm destined just to sail before the trade winds. 'Cause the one thing I can trust is solitude. ocean swell, rocking me gently. Ghosts of lovers past come to call. Oh, I wish I could tell my heart not to listen. On waves of passion, it's so easy to fall. But I just can't trust emotions on the mainland. Every port is just a bittersweet prelude. I guess I'm destined just to sail before the trade winds. 'Cause the one thing I can trust is solitude. Yeah, guess I'm destined just to sail before the trade winds. 'Cause the one thing I can trust is solitude. Yeah, solitude.
Matt Miller would like to hear Turn Around and Run for his wife, Karen.
All right. This is for Karen Miller. Hey, Matt, don't forget about your stuff in the oven. Well, I wrote this song. It was the last song I wrote for the Redfish Island CD, which was my very first CD. I wasn't really even playing then. I had quit playing music. I was just burned out after playing for 25 years or so, 5 nights a week. So when I started making enough money in the yacht brokerage business down here, I quit playing music. And shortly after that, I started writing. Well, I really hadn't been out playing my songs when I decided to record Redfish Island. But I wrote this, the last song I was waiting on, and it was coming back from one of those vacations you don't want to come back from, right? And I was so happy to get a call one day. A guy named Mark Mulligan recorded this on one of his CDs. We became great friends. From a weekend paradise, I got used to holding you close every night. As we come down from the clouds and touch the ground, you're squeezing my hand so tight. But if paradise is behind us, where we learn less is really more, and all we needed was each other, then what are we coming back for? Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We can snorkel for free, make love on the beach, lay around in the sun. Smartest thing we've ever done, turn around and run. Yeah, this pile of a city's so full of people, buzzing around like flies, all stressed out in their everyday world, dressed up in their suits and ties, trying to achieve the next level. With a bonus they can buy a new car or a house where they keep their family. They think those things are who they are. Let's turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum, where we can snorkel for free, make love on the beach. I wouldn't recommend that, by the way. Lay around in the sun, smartest thing we've ever done. Let's turn around and run. You ever heard of sand fleas? La 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 la. La 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 la. Now the Spanish version, everybody. La 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 la. La 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 la. Where we were suffering from a delusion that we could leave all this behind. No choice but collect our baggage. Get ready for that 8 to 5 grind. As we lugged our way to the exit, I could see the question in her eyes. So I answered with a smile and I grabbed her hand. Next plane back to paradise. Ay, 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 ay. Turn around and run back to the sea and the sun. Don't need much to have fun, just some lotion and some rum. We can snorkel for free, make love on the beach, live around in the sun. Smartest thing we've ever done. Turn around and run. Lay around in the sun. Smartest thing we've ever done. Turn around and run. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Turn around and run off the Redfish Island CD.
Greg Norton would like Daddies and Daughters. He said he danced to it with his daughter.
Oh, Greg Norton. I hate to make you cry on a Saturday, Greg.
Why don't you come back to Omaha?
Yeah, Greg, it's been a while since we've been to Omaha. Our friend Mario went to work across the street at that other water park place over there instead of the Comfort Inn, I think it was. Firewater Grill. So, haven't really had a venue to come through there and play on my way to Minneapolis or Wyoming, but I'll do it. Daddies and Daughters. It is so cool that all the people that have ended up using that for their father-daughter dance at weddings. It really makes me feel good. When she was born, her daddy was surprised when they brought her out in pink instead of blue. The quarterback he'd planned on was a tiny baby girl, but in the blinking of an eye she was the pride of his world. Winning games gave way to ballet and stage. Story time on his lap while she turned the page. 'Cause she's daddy's little girl, the apple of his eye. She'll always be his baby, it'll never change with time. And he'll still be there to calm those raging waters. 'Cause nothing quite compares to the love between daddies and daughters. Ballet to basketball, she scored big for the team. He never ever missed a single game she played. Then the doorbell brought a young man with a tuxedo on to take her to her first prom. And on her birthday she found waiting outside a shiny red convertible that she couldn't wait to drive. 'Cause she's daddy's little girl, the apple of his eye. She'll always be his baby, it'll never change with time. And he'll still be there to calm those raging waters. 'Cause nothing quite compares to the love between daddies and daughters. daughters. Before he knew it, he was walking down the aisle, and there was something wet trickling down his face. And with a trembling voice he answered, "Her mother and I." And then he let her go and slowly walked away. 'Cause she's daddy's little girl, the apple of his eye. She'll always be his baby, even though she's now a wife. And he'll still be there to calm those raging waters. 'Cause nothing quite compares to the love. Nothing even comes close to the love that they shared. Oh, nothing quite compares to the love between daddies and daughters. For Matt and Karen, right? Thank you, guys.
Great bicycle disaster.
All right.
For Dave. Oh.
Hey, Dave and Grace. You guys are in Florida right now, aren't you? I think so. Wouldn't be a bad place to be, and I'm going to be there soon. As soon as your governor opens things up, we may bring the kids over to the beach. Which means I may slip down to the southwest coast over there and do a concert or two. We had to cancel a few. And so the story of this song is it opens in the 5th grade in Kansas City, Missouri with a steep hill on a bicycle. Although it's nothing about to do with bicycles really, that was a starting point for adventures. Taking chances, risks, exploring new things. It's more of a song about a journey through life as an aging explorer that I ended up being. On a hill that was bigger than any I knew, I learned the thrill of the wind as I flew on the edge of catastrophe, fast as I could. Adrenaline pumped in my blood. Adrenaline pumped in my blood. And then a trip to library opened a world of whalers and pirates and breakers that curled around beaches on islands just pages away from where I am anchored today. From where I am anchored today. Oh, 'cause I'm a writer and a sailor and a singer of songs, and I'll take you places if you come along. From a sunset in Key West to the Seattle rain, I'll show you the colors of pleasure and pain. And I'm a constant observer of the humanoid race, addicted to children with smiles on their face. And I'm a hopeless romantic that can't help but dream, eclectically challenged it seems. Eclectically challenged it seems. Once I took a chance and I gave up my heart, but before the dance ended, it didn't quite start. And I've played that song over and over again, but I still can't figure out why. No, I still can't figure out why. But it's a circular motion, this travel through time. Your journey's not over and neither is mine. There's a new chapter written, each day you can read. Extrapolate all that you need. Extrapolate all that you need. 'Cause I'm a writer and a sailor and a singer of songs. I'll take you places if you'll come along. From a sunset in Key West to the Seattle rain, I'll show you the colors of pleasure and pain. And I'm a desperate survivor of the humanoid race, addicted to children with smiles on their face. And I'm a troubadour, destined to sing what he sees. That aging explorer is me. Yeah, that aging explorer is me. On a hill that was bigger than any I knew, I learned the thrill of the wind as I flew. Oh, Michelle gave me a clap on that one.
Franklin
Hey, Franklin?
would like to hear Girls of the Island.
Ooh, Franklin? I better not miss any words because I know Franklin knows every single word of mine or Sonny Jim's songs. He knows every word, and if I miss a word, he always helps me and reminds me. Hey, Franklin, a long time since I've seen you. Hope you're doing good.
Cindy Magnus says hi.
Hi, Cindy.
Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. This is for Franklin. Called Girls of the Island. Down in the islands on white sandy beaches they roam, wearing little or nothing, their brown bodies glowing so warm. Barefoot and beautiful, but anyone can tell by their eyes. They're the girls of the island, you'll never get out alive. The girls of the island are quietly calling my name. Franklin! Hypnotic suggestion, they'll try any trick in the game. They come to water mid-morning and comb out their hair. You catch them watching, quietly flash back a stare. Well, you might be tempted to touch them, but boy, don't you dare. Those bikini-clad cuties are dangerous creatures, beware. The girls of the island are quietly calling my name. Hypnotic suggestion, they'll try any trick in the game. Down in the islands on white sandy beaches they roam, wearing little or nothing, their brown bodies glowing so warm. barefoot and beautiful, but anyone can tell by their eyes that they're the girls of the island. You'll never get out alive. Ah, they're the girls of the island. You'll never get out alive. Those marvelous girls of the island for Franklin.
Greg wants to know if you remember playing at Shriners Coconut Ball a few years back. First time I saw you play.
I sure do. I got to tell you a story about that. Fred, Doug, old friend, bass player, was playing with me, and Ken was up there with me, and Paul. Well, the next day we had a house concert. Where was that? Anyway, right there in Omaha. Had a house concert, and we left there, and we were just going to, our good friend Doug was a Mason, and as well as my dad. But we give Doug a little hard time about it sometimes, the secret handshake and all that. And we tease him. So I said something to Kim just to jack with Doug. I said, "Hey, Ken, there's a pawn shop." We drove by a pawn shop. I said, "Hey, did you want to stop at that pawn shop?" Doug says, What do you need a pawn shop for?" I said, "Oh, well, Ken found a gold ring last night, and we were just going to, see what we could get for it." And Doug went crazy. "You can't do that. You can't do that. It's my brothers. You can't do that." Well, we didn't find a gold ring. We were just jacking with him. The funniest part of it, actually, was it was April 1st, and we didn't even realize it. We didn't set it up as an April Fool's joke, but it was. And it was funny. We got him for once. Not very often we can get him, but we got him good. Anyway, that was good times coming through Omaha, which, what song was I getting ready to do?
Well, Manny Trainer was Boat and Belize.
Okay. But actually, my trips to Omaha basically enabled me, I think, to write this song coming back from New Orleans to Houston late one night in the dark by myself. And it'd been a few years since I had embarked on this songwriter journey, got back into music again at a late stage in life, aging explorer stage, and decided to give it 2 years, give it a shot. And so it was a couple of years after that, and I was kind of seeing some light in it, and I was doing okay and thought it was going to work out. So I had a little confidence. But I got to thinking about all those people when I started writing songs about sailing and boats and islands that used to say, "Oh, he's just a wannabe. He's just a Buffett wannabe." So I was thinking about that in the dark. Thought, I am a wannabe. I'm totally fine with it now. Doesn't bother me a bit, because who wouldn't want to be Buffett, right? And because of my trips to Omaha, who wouldn't want to be Buffett? Either Warren or the other. He says, "I'm just a wannabe, singing songs about tiki bars, flowered shirts and flip-flops, down in Belize playing my guitar. Hey, here's a new one that I just wrote. It's got beaches, margaritas, and rum." He says, "I'm just a wannabe," and he's right, I want to be either one. Who wouldn't want to be Buffett? Either Warren or the other. I'm not ashamed to say I'd love it, although you're not supposed to covet huge concerts and sold out crowds, a portfolio to make you proud. Either Warren or the other. Everybody sing it now. Who wouldn't want to be Buffett? Wasting away down on one of his yachts, he flies his plane to surf the finest spots. The other's out back in Omaha. His trained lizard will insure your car. Now I'm a cocktail of hopes and dreams, blended up with my mom and dad's jeans. I'm proud of the man I am. I want to be all I can. Although, who wouldn't want to be Buffett? Either Warren or the other. I'm not ashamed to say I'd love it. Although you're not supposed to covet. They got money and they got fame. Everybody knows one of their names. Either Warren or the other. Who wouldn't want to be Buffett? Every time I hear them say he's just a wannabe, I want to say, who wouldn't want to be Buffett, even just for a day? Either Warren or the other, well, I'd be happy either way. They got money and they got fame. Everybody knows one of their names. Either Warren or the other. Who wouldn't want to be Buffett? Yeah, either Warren or the other. Who wouldn't want to be Buffett? Yeah, thank you, Omaha, for giving me that inspiration. By the way, I don't know what happened to my other little text thing that was supposed to be on the screen about Venmo, but I think somebody's got a. I think Sandy or Michelle posted a post that says, "Hey, that's my uncle.
Yeah.
There's my Uncle Mike. Hey, Mike." The Venmo thing, but you guys have been so good about tuning in and making me feel connected still. Don't feel obligated. I'm tickled to death to have people to sing to on this, and I know some of you tune in, a lot of other people as well as all of mine, and so don't feel obligated, but I appreciate you listening and requesting. You don't even have to tip to request. But here's one that's obscure and very complicated. We'll see if I can remember it. Well, I don't love you no more, but I don't love you no less than I did when we met. And I remember the night when I looked into your eyes. I ain't forgot it yet. Now there's no need to worry. If you need me, I'll be there. But I suppose you won't. Part of me hopes you will, but the part that really loves you hopes you don't. From that first kiss, my knees grew weak again. So did my heart. Just like a boat made out of paper, love sailed up a creek. It soon fell apart. Now there's no need to worry. If you need me, I'll be there. But I suppose you won't. Part of me hopes you will, but the part that really loves you hopes you don't. There's no regrets, 'cause the pain, well, it just makes me stronger. I can't say that I don't love you any longer. I don't love you no more, but I don't love you no less than I did when we met. Now there's one thing before you go, I just wanted you to know I ain't loving you yet. There's one thing before you go, I just wanted you to know I ain't through loving you yet. That's a complicated one. Takes a lot of thinking. Keep up with that one. Oh, for Amanda. Boat in Belize. Hi, Amanda. I haven't been keeping up with comments because I'm using the computer. I've been using the iPad and I could kind of follow some of the comments, but I can't see them now.
They say you're sounding great, Kelly.
Am I still sunk?
Franklin says he likes all the songs.
Thank you, Franklin. I miss seeing you.
Cindy Magner says hi, Kelly.
Yes, I'm not drinking rum. I can't afford rum like Sonny Jim can, you know. All right. Song all about my first trip to Belize. Invited to come down there. Had a beautiful week there, and I was sitting on the beach before I flew back to Houston and was trying to be inspired. And all of a sudden, I realized I was thinking about this guy I'd met from Colorado that had a boat and charter there, a catamaran. And I'd seen him dancing at night. During the day, he'd be up there sitting at a little thatched hut beach bar with his back to this beautiful turquoise water. His boat's on a pier off the beach, about a coconut's fall from the bar. You get it? Got the scene there? I gotta tune this.
Dave says you're still in sync.
Dave does.
Maybe last time you were on.
This is the first time I've been in sync for weeks. He sits at the bar while he's waiting for charters. He's up at the crack of noon. At night he's at Fido's, dancing with ladies. He's a strikingly handsome dude. It don't get much better since his ex-wife a letter said there won't be any alimony soon. I've been captured by natives of a third world country under a Central American moon. He's got a boat in Belize, docked in San Pedro, a coconut fall from the bar. He's got his back to the beach on his favorite bar stool. He don't have to stumble too far. He plies his trade in the islands, diving and trying to forget what he left far behind. He's just what he seems. He's living his dream down in Belize. Hi, Randy McFadden. Now the turquoise waters, tickled by palm trees, blowing in the tropical breeze. Barbecue Sundays, Bruce on the Barbie, the Palapa bar down at BC's, where expats and islanders, sailors and pirates, and divers and those with a scam. And tourists that meet him like me wanna be him, and we're trying to come up with a plan. He's got a boat in Belize, docked in San Pedro, a coconut fall from the bar. He's got his back to the beach on his favorite bar stool. He don't have to stumble too far. He plies his trade in the islands, diving and trying to forget what he left far behind. He's just what he seems. He's living his dream down in Belize. Yeah, he's just what he seems. He's loving his dream with a boat in Belize. He's got a boat in Belize. Yeah, and it ended up everything I made up about Captain Rick was true, except he took exception to one thing. He gets up before the sun comes up, very early. So getting up at the crack of noon, that was the only thing he said was wrong. In fact, at a house concert I did at the Good Ones south of Denver years ago, a lady called and wanted to come and was very inebriated. And ends up she got there and she kept blabbering about she was a no alimony girl, no alimony girl.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was Captain Rick's ex-wife. Can you believe it? And she was so proud to be immortalized in that song as the no alimony girl. That's honestly true. In fact, we kept her around late after the concert, making sure she was sober enough to drive, and I think we still, worried a little, but she wouldn't take a cab. But anyway,
Diane would like to hear "I'm Not Over You."
hi Diane. I'd be glad to do that for you. If I could just get somebody like Gary Allen to do this song. This is off the King of the Island CD. Every night at last call, when I feel like I gave it my all, there's one or maybe two who try to make me forget about you. They dance by, seductively whisper they want me, but all I can think of is you. I'm not over you. I can't forget. Your touch was heaven to me. It's still here in my head. Ah, the magic on your lips deceive me. You hypnotize me so well. I'm not over you. I'm still under your spell. Through the smoke, I tried. With all of your lines, my fear disappeared as you kept the illusion alive. And then the curtain came down on your marvelous show, and you left me alone in the dark. I'm not over you. I can't forget. Your touch was heaven to me. It's still here in my head. Ah, the magic on your lips deceive me. You hypnotize me so well. I'm not over you. I'm still under your spell. Through the smoke and the mirrors, I saw a reflection of you. Running scared from a love that left your heart broken and bruised. I'm not over you, and I can't forget. Your touch was heaven to me. It's still here in my head. Ah, the magic on your lips deceive me. You hypnotize me so well. I'm not over you. No, I'll never get over you. No, I'm not over you. I'm still under your spell. Yeah, I'm not over you.
Liza Barton would like you to play any song of your choice for her mom Sam listening in Jersey.
In New Jersey?
For her mom Sam.
Well, Liza, should I play In the Morning Light for her, or should I play something else? Or We Held On. That was it. We Held On. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we hold on.
I think I had to run.
That's it.
All right. This is one of the songs off the Club Blonde CD. After I did Redfish Island, my first CD. Actually, Redfish Island, my first CD, was really my second CD. Club Blonde, my second CD, was really my first CD. But when I went to Nashville to record Redfish Island and a few of the country songs, I decided to change which order I was releasing the CDs because Redfish Island seemed to have a lot more interest from people than just another country song. So everything that didn't go on Redfish Island went on the second CD, Club Blonde, which was full of country, not a mention of beaches or boats or islands. So people thought, what the heck is this? He switched directions totally. No, I just had a package of songs that I needed to put out there, and they all went on Club Blonde. It's a miracle we're together still, after all I put us through. It's unbelievable how love can conquer all, and I'd do it all again with you. Time teaches us to love, and I thank God for time with you. And after all in this world is said and done, love is all we have to hold on to. And we held on through the hard times. We grew strong in our hearts and in our minds, like the clinging roots from an old oak tree. Love grabbed hold and clung to you and me, and we held on. We held on. You knew I had a dream, so you gave everything to help me make it all come true. But somewhere along the way I realized I had it made, and all along my dream was you. Time teaches us to love, and I've had one fine time with you. And after all in this world is said and done, love is all we have to hold on to. And we held on through the hard times. We grew strong in our hearts and in our minds, like the clinging roots from an old oak tree. Love grabbed hold and clung to you and me, and we held on. We held on. I'm glad we held on. Lord, I'm glad we held on. Thank you, Liza. Uncle Mike, if you're still there, I was thinking just the other day, I think I was talking to the kids, we were talking about trees or tree houses or something. I was remembering that huge tree you had at Grandma Myrtle's, and I think we had platforms built up in it. It seemed like it was monstrously big. It was probably just because we were little, but I remember we spent a lot of time up in that tree.
Maggie Murray says hi.
Hi, Maggie Murray.
She says she hopes that Eastla will happen in October.
Yes, I think Eastla will happen in October.
And then Joe,
I have faith.
Bensfield would like to hear Ambergris Key.
Okay. We moved our Island Fest, which is our annual trip with 120 of our best friends, down to Isla Mujeres, Mexico, which is just a short ferry ride off Cancun. Little island there, beautiful island. And so we've moved that to September 30. Check it out. If you have an interest, contact me. Um, it is one of our favorite trips of the year. Sonny Jim, Mark Mulligan, myself, which we go by Tres Amigos, which is really odd because we don't do any Mexican songs. But we have been doing that for, I think, 8 years. And it was supposed to be coming up this next week, I think, or this week or whatever. But obviously postponed it and rescheduled for September 30. And it is, we do either 2 or 3 concerts down there. Each one of them is slightly different. 2 of them are on the beach. And get to hang out with people. And it's a wonderful trip. And they have really good food there. There's a Cuban place that has a whole fried snapper. Ooh. You can hear that story another time. I think that was my bachelor party that day. So they tell me. I'm going to do another song I wrote on the beaches of Belize, and then we'll do Hamburger Ski for, who wanted hamburgers?
Joe Bensfield.
Oh, yeah. Maybe this will put you in an island state of mind today. Kicked off my shoes, threw away my watch. Cooking up supper with the fish I just caught. Walking on the beach, morning and night. I'm in an island state of mind. Palm trees swaying in the tropical breeze. Shushing sound of waves right below my knees. Bougainvillea growing wild on the vine. I'm in an island state of mind. Well, you might be saying something's wrong with me. How can you act so irresponsibly? Nothing but playing, barely earning a dime. Reality's fine, but I ain't got the time. 'Cause I'm waking each morning to the sound of the sea. Watching the sunset sounds just perfect to me. Reality's fine, but I ain't got the time. 'Cause I'm in an island state of mind. Reality's fine, but I ain't got the time. 'Cause I'm in an island state of mind. Yeah, island state of mind. A quarantine island state of mind. Oh, I just thought of what I hadn't done. I'm going to do hamburgers too. We started off with it, so I'll do it here in a little bit.
Diane said that We Held On is her new favorite song.
Diane?
Mm-hmm.
Aw. I don't have my iPad to keep up with the comments. Say hi.
Randy says he's missing Isla.
Yeah, I'll bet. I don't know if I can wait till October to go to Isla, Randy. May have to slip down there. Got a whole bunch of places to go between now and then, though. I had an idea for this song, and I pretty much had the music and a whole lot of the framework of the song done in the choruses, but I got nowhere on the verses. Just total block on the verses. It was crazy. And a couple of years went by, and I was doing a corporate thing in Naples, corporate event on the beach in Naples at the, what is that fancy hotel, Ritz-Carlton, I think. And Sonny Jim was playing it with me, and I kept thinking I can hear his voice singing this song. And I finally said, "Hey, why don't you just write this with me?" And so after the show, we went up to the room. I laid out the scene for him, and he starts throwing out all this imagery, and I'm writing fast and furious. All this imagery, just it's exactly what I needed. Unloaded it on me. I said, "All right, perfect. We're good. I think I got." I had so much information to assemble, and I went down to the hot tub. It was about 1 a.m. outside, and sat in the hot tub for probably 30 or 45 minutes. Assembled this stuff in my head, and the next morning, pretty well, we had it finished. Headed back up to Sarasota, but it's, why can't we stay just a little bit longer in Isla Mujeres or San Pedro or San Carlos? 10 million diamonds in a velvet sky. There's magic sparkling on the bay. Palm trees in motion, silhouetted by the man up in the moon who's smiling down as if to say, why can't we stay just a little bit longer? It happened in the blink of an eye. Tomorrow we'll say our goodbyes. Farewell to paradise. Soon morning will show out on the horizon, and we'll go and take our tropical glow. Our bags are packed with memories by the door. Sunsets and beaches cast their spell, dancing together, blossomed on the vine, intertwined, romantically inclined, in love we fell. Why can't we stay just a little bit longer? It happened in the blink of an eye. Tomorrow we'll say our goodbyes. Farewell to paradise. Soon morning will show out on the horizon, and we'll go and take our tropical glow. And we'll go and take our tropical glow. Yeah, why can't we stay just a little bit longer? Oh, Maggie, I'm working on your painting.
Maggie wants to hear Pensacola in the morning.
You got it, Maggie. I wrote this song a long time ago, coming back from the Frank Brown International Songwriter Festival at the Floribama. Long time ago. And yes, there were matters of the heart involved. It's actually on a compilation CD that I think it's the Sanger Theater there in Pensacola. It was a fundraiser that they did to restore the theater, the old theater. and they were collecting songs about Pensacola, and I gratefully allowed them to use that on there, and it's off the Redfish Island CD. It's Pensacola in the morning. I'm gonna lay out on the beach and listen to the waves rolling. Or maybe get a boat and fish. Let the breeze blow through my hair. Just kick back for a while and let the waters wash my tears away. Then maybe I can learn to smile. It's Pensacola in the morning. I hope you're ready for me there. My broken heart could use some therapy. Pensacola, I'll be there. It's Pensacola in the morning. I hope you're ready for me there. My broken heart could use some therapy. Pensacola, I'll be there. I always thought we'd be together. I never dreamed that we'd be through. Now every day I read your letter. It's barely all that I can do. I'm gonna change my point of view while I'm lying in the sand. I'll have a brand new attitude, then maybe I'll get over you. I'll come back a different man. Pensacola in the morning. I hope you're ready for me there. My broken heart could use some therapy. Pensacola, I'll be there. Pensacola in the morning. I hope you're ready for me there. My broken heart could use some therapy. Pensacola, I'll be there. My broken heart could use some therapy. Pensacola, I'll be there. For Maggie. Hope things are good down in San Carlos, Maggie. I think you're still down there.
Yes, she did. She said she was in San Carlos.
It's about warming back up.
Susie Cowan says, hi, Russ and Susie are here.
Hi, Russ and Susie.
Randy says that him and Maureen are going to Eastland June, hopefully.
Well, Randy and Maureen are going to Eastland June. I'm so jealous. I bet Chris and Maggie are going down then too. I wouldn't doubt it. Well, if there's a song I haven't done for a while. It's off the Club Blonde CD way down towards the bottom, called Talk to Me Tonight. I know that you got someone who listens when you talk, someone who gently holds you while you share your thoughts, and you say there's a wall between us we can't get around. But if there's a wall, then help me tear it down. Talk to me tonight and tell me how you feel. And slowly through the night, I'll show you love that's real. Let me be the one laying by your side. Open up your heart, lay here in my arms, and talk to me tonight. There's times at night I watch you sleeping by my side. Wish that I could really know what's going through your mind. The dreams we used to share together when we were so in love are being shared in someone else's arms. So talk to me tonight and tell me how you feel. And slowly through the night, I'll show you love that's real. Let me be the one laying by your side. Open up your heart, lay here in my arms, and talk to me tonight. Open up your heart, lay here in my arms, and talk to me tonight. There you go. I haven't done that in a long time.
Jennifer Suits says, hi, Kelly. Good to see you.
Who does?
Jennifer Suits. Jennifer Suits.
Oh, hi, Jennifer.
Thanks for doing this. Good to see you.
Hope things are good in Dallas.
Maggie says it's very hot in San Carlos.
Is it? Ooh, time to get to Reno and cool off. That higher altitude. This is off the Boat in Belize CD called Searching. Yes, I'm still alone. I keep waiting for a sign. I keep searching high and low. I keep both eyes open wide. I know somewhere in this great big world, for me there's just one girl I won't give up till I see her loving eyes looking back at me. I keep searching, searching for those eyes that shine for me. I keep searching, searching for someone to share my dream. You know love can find you at a most unusual time. And you wake up from a dream, looking right into her eyes. And you know it's her right from the start. Feel it deep down in your heart. The magic in the air between the breath you share can be so sweet. I keep searching, searching for those eyes that shine for me. I keep searching, searching for someone to share my dream. I keep searching, searching for those eyes that shine for me. I keep searching, searching for someone to share my dream. Searching.
Ellie would like to hear Tropical Vacation.
Who does?
Ellie and Bill.
Ellie and Bill. Ellie and Bill, where are they now? Roatan? Oh, no. Somewhere they are. Everybody needs a tropical vacation, don't they? Weather's not cooperating, skies are always gray. Traffic's running, stop and going, backed up every day. Frantic people everywhere, going nowhere fast. Focusing on all the things that were never meant to last. Work just seems to pile a little higher every day. Corporate bosses never care what the worker has to say. That list of things to do is in no danger of getting done. Time to unplug yourself and have a little fun. What you need is a tropical vacation. Take a trip down to a slower latitude. Little occupational evasion. Take off your coat and tie. Slip off your shoes, and soon you will see my infinite wisdom. That a walk on the beach can cure most of your symptoms. And just an ordinary day down here in paradise can make a difference in your life. Can make a difference in your life. Tropical vacation. Yes, ma'am.
Ellie said that they are in Puerto Penasco, Sonora, Mexico, and Summers and Spokane.
Oh, that's right. Puerto Penasco, Rocky Point.
And
I haven't been to Rocky Point for a bunch of years. Mark took me up to Keno Bay. We did a house concert. Had a lot of fun in Keno Bay doing a house concert back in December, I think it was. And cool little town.
Greg Morton says, thanks for doing this. I missed the other times you did this, but today I'm home alone with my dogs having a few deck drinks, and it makes me miss the islands, though.
Thank you. That's Greg.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Greg. I'm glad you could join us with your dog and a drink. Well, let's see. I'm going to finish with Ambergris Key because I started with it and somebody missed it. I wanted to hear it. And
do friends.
I could do that. I could do that. I will. I was invited to do a cruise out of Florida once upon a time, and Jack Mosley on it, John Friday, and John Patty. John Friday was on there, I think, and John Patty. And I ended up writing this song on the cruise. Performed it on the last night we were there, and it's cool on the CD, King of the Island. Isn't that off King of the Island? Yeah, King of the Island CD. John Patty played the steel drums on it, I think. Were there steel drums on this one? Yeah, I think so. This is for all you great friends out there. As the sun sets low behind the starboard rail, I see the line of our journey in the turbulent trail. Sowing seeds as we plow through this ocean of time. They scatter to the wind and come back then as friends. You'll always be part of my life, part of my memories, friends. Yeah, it was destiny. The future's about to begin. I'm talking about friends. Now there are roads you can travel where the scenery is fine. You can race along with nothing but the one you're behind. Take a look at the window and open your eyes. All that money in the bank, well, it ain't worth a dime without friends. You'll always be part of my life, part of my family, friends. Yeah, we're a family. The future's about to begin. I'm talking about friends. Well, it's not the destination, it's the journey we call life. And once in a while, when worlds collide, there's a spark in the dark, and it lights up the night just like friends. You'll always be part of my life, part of my memories, friends. Yeah, we're a family. Future's about to begin. I'm talking about friends. Talking about friends, yeah. You know I'm talking about friends. Yeah. For all you great friends out there, just because you don't see me on social media all the time, I still value you a lot. I'm just always been kind of a reclusive, extrovertive kind of person, and I manage it well enough to do it on stage. Plus, we got a couple of kids that keep me busy sometimes when I'm not painting and cooking.
Thank you, Kelly, for a great afternoon of your music.
And doing Michelle's laundry.
We met you for the first time on that cruise.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Who was it?
That was Dave.
Oh, Dave and Grace, yeah.
And then Andy Him says, thanks, Kelly. Sounded great. Love your music. Ellie said you played with Mark at her house in Spokane on the mountain.
Oh, yeah. I remember that. On the wagon.
Yeah.
I think on the wagon. Yeah. That was very cool.
And Randy gives you lots of claps.
Oh, thank you, Randy. Yes. And Ellie, I love the gravel roads getting out to your place because I lived for a while in the country in Missouri in the Ozarks on a country road, 5 miles of country road. And I loved it. I miss it. So, was I going to do something other than ambergris? Is there anything we didn't get to?
No, we got through all the requests.
Well, I will finish with ambergris. Somebody wanted to hear that, and I started off with it, so if they're still on there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Beers and palapas up and down the beach. Boats by the dock taking tourists to the reef. I don't want to go home. Well, I don't ever want to leave. Playing my guitar by the turquoise sea. Palm tree shades my chair by the beach while she whispers to me, I don't ever want to leave. I've waited so long to find a place by the sea where the climate suits me just fine. I'm home on Ambergris Key, an undersea world of coral and fan, schools of fishes more colorful than you could ever dream. It's a fantasy to see. Walking on the beach down at Pelican Reef, barefoot children playing in the street. It's a laid back life I don't ever want to leave. I've waited so long to find a place by the sea where the climate suits me just fine. I'm home on Ambergris Key. I'm home on Ambergris Key. Yeah. Well, I hope to see you guys live soon. But thank you for tuning in. If you're still there, and I'll be back Wednesday. That's Joe that didn't hear it. Hey, Joe. And that's the plan anyway. So stick around. And yes, I am still working on the painting, the virtual painting show. What do we call it? A virtual art show, whatever we called it. So tune in next time. See you. Oh, I forgot.